Soul Seekers, this is Clarity1129. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am here with your April 2024 love predictions, which is going to be zodiac sign wise, and all the cards, your tarot as well as your oracle, have been pre-shuffled. You may go to your timestamps, and I hope the reading gives you some insight on the month that's going to be. Energies may be a little difficult during this time because of the eclipses and the retrograde that's here, but that's okay. We can navigate through anything. You know, if we have a heads up on what the situation is like, just be kind to yourself and those around you, and just accept what's happening. So that way you will be able to tide past these energies without a problem. All right. For you, the complete picture, do watch your sun, moon, rising, and since it's a love prediction, also your Venus. And that will give you more insight. But if you're not aware of it and you just want to watch your sun, that's entirely up to you. All right. So I'll see you at your pile. My dear Librans, welcome to your April 2024 love predictions. We have a nice spread for you. So what does it say? We'll start with this card here. And this says, a message for you. I am thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Oh wow, this is beautiful. So there is someone who's thinking of you. This could be someone you are no longer in communication with. You're not in contact with them, but they love you very much, and wherever they are, and possibly you feel the same way too. All right, now before we dive into your reading, first of all, if you've missed the introduction, we have just finished up an umbral lunar eclipse on the 25th of March, but the energies will carry on for another 2 weeks. We are also going to have a solar eclipse on the 8th of April, so that will last, right, leading up to it, the week leading up to it, and for 2 weeks after that as well. And then Mercury has been in retrograde from the 22nd of March and will carry on the entire April season. So what does that mean? That means many things. One, you've got to be really careful while communicating, because chances are that you can have a misunderstanding. And staring at me is the Five of Wands, which is all about conflict, and that's right in the center. And for everyone I've pulled out 2 cards, but for you the third one decided to show up, and what showed up was the Five of Wands. Also says, because all of this is happening, there's a lot of this theme of someone from the past coming back. So whether it's intended for this to be a love reading, but even if it's a friend from the past that you've had some sort of a miscommunication or misunderstanding or falling out with, this person can actually come back to you. You might just meet them, or they might send a message or a feeler, and during retrogrades, this energy shows up because you are getting a second chance to work on it. So either you work towards saying that, all right, we've done our healing and we realize that we are actually not compatible, and whatever happens, our differences are really big and we are not able to reconcile them. So let's just part ways. You do you and let me do me, and then let's just part ways amicably, and you have closure. For the others of you, getting a second chance. So if there was something beautiful and just because circumstances weren't right, or you triggered one another, especially if it was a spiritual connection, then you have a chance for it to come back so that you can work on it, provided you've done the healing. So you don't trigger each other as much. You worked on your self-worth issues and things like that. You worked through your fears, and then when this person comes back, you can decide that, all right, we'll give this a second chance, and then you may actually have your happily ever after. You never know. So for each of you, it's going to be different. You know your situation best, but these opportunities will come. Now, what do I see in April 2024 for singles? For singles, there is someone who is extremely passionate about you. There is, and maybe you are very passionate about them too, with the chemistry card here and the Eight of Wands here, which is card of having a lot of passion for one another, You know, and it's maybe there is so much of chemistry and so much of passion, and you've met each other and things go forward really fast. And that is when, you know, you come to this conflict. They can also, because you feel so strongly about one another, the kind of energy that passion has, that it can also create a lot of, you know, moments of conflict as well. All right, for some of you, when this person comes in, you're just having a conflict between your head and your heart, that this you know, relationship is more physical than anything else. So is this person really right for me? So this is your head versus your heart. Is this only a physical relationship, or is there something more? But you're being told that this could have, you know, don't rush into anything. First of all, because it's retrograde season, whoever comes your way, maybe you're happily ever after, but you take your time, at least for this 1.5 months. Just get to know each other, take things slow, and then if it still carries on after that, then you know that this has a tremendous potential, and you will know. All right, but this person could be an earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Does not have to be, maybe having this in their charts very strongly, or this person could have fire in their charts, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right, there is going to be a lot of chemistry with this person. So you may meet this person when you're outdoors, you know, either on a holiday or a vacation or something like that, and this is when you're going to meet this person. It could also be when you're traveling. All right. Now, this is as far as the singles were concerned, and there's a new person coming in. For some of you singles, or those who are partnered in wherein you have had a conflict with someone, and this someone is someone you've loved deeply, but you have, you know, had this conflict and you've gone separate ways and there's no contact. Maybe this person comes back. So in the past, you may have been lovers, you may have had a lot of love between both of you, but you've triggered one another, and this person leaving your life has possibly, you know, brought out a lot of your innermost fears of abandonment, fears of you know, your not being good enough, things like that. And you have actually been working through your fears, and you've reparented yourself. So in your mind, if all those what your parents said has been you know, in your mind keeping you limited, you've been working on that, and you've been kind to yourself, you've been working on your inner child, and that's when this person comes back again. All right, and the choice is with you, whether you want to give them a second chance or you want closure. It lies with you. With the resolute here you get, if you do not resolve to be patient and endure tough times, success may appear to you as to be always in the future or in an other's power. Yes. Now the thing is that you have been patient, I feel, and you have been doing the work. For those of you who haven't done the work, well, then you need to do some more work. All right, with this card coming up, you have I love myself, and I see myself in everyone. So this is basically when you've been reparenting yourself and you realize all these patterns that you've taken from your parents, which are no longer serving you. But during this healing journey where you've been working through your fears, you've started forgiving your parents for everything, and you've forgiven yourself, and you've forgiven everyone who has triggered you possibly, and you realize that, you know, we are all one. All right, it's your thinking, you know, even if you don't grasp it from within, but you understand the concept of unity. You know, you're shifting from duality to unity, knowing that we are all made of the same thing. We, you know, I love myself and I see myself in everyone, because you realize that everyone's going through a tough journey, and just like you had triggers which you had to reparent yourself from, others are also having that. Some people don't do this healing. They don't have it in them to work through their fears, or they don't know how to go about it. All right, so you are bringing that compassion into yourself, because of which you're able to move forward, and you realize that this person, whether you decide to stay with one another or go separate ways, you know that you will always love this person, and you know deep down inside that this person will always love you. But if you're not ready to be together, and that is absolutely okay. All right, with blissful pleasure here you get, follow your bliss and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. Absolutely, you have done the work on yourself and you're embracing life for what it is, and because you're doing that, because you decide that no one has the power to make me happy. I will make myself happy. And because of that, so many avenues open out for you, and so many people are attracted to you because you have become attracted. You're like the Queen of Pentacles yourself. All right, that is Empress energy for you, which is ruled by Venus, which is Libra and Taurus energy. All right, so that's it. And whenever you're in doubt, just know that you're not alone. Trust your intuition, and you can always ask your angels. All right, because when you sit down in the quiet, away from everyone else, and you actually connect with your inner side, inner self, you actually connect with your intuition, and you put out your questions to the angels out there, you actually will get an answer. All right, so this is a wonderful reading, a lot of passion I can see, and a lot of love, and this could be a happily ever after. Oh yes, and for those of you who are already in marriages, or in partnerships of different kinds, if you've been through conflict, a lot of banging your heads against the wall and against each other, well, this is also going to be passing, and you will understand each other better. There's going to be a lot of stability in your relationship, and there's going to be a lot of passion as well. So enjoy the month of April, my dear Librans. And all right, and one last thing before I go is that this is Aries season. Aries is the diametrically opposite sign to Libra. So you will actually not be feeling as much as a Libran as you will feel, if you have top three, like you have your sun, moon, rising, and if your sun is a Libra, but your moon and rising are something else, then you will be acting from those other two signs than your Libra portion because of Aries, all right, being your diametrically opposite side. But that will change when you move into Taurus season, which is after the 20th of April, 19th, 20th of April. After that, you will feel more like the Libran that you are. Either ways, the month is going to be beautiful for you. Take things slow. Do not rush into anything. This 1.5 months, just enjoy yourself at a glacial pace. Just go and enjoy every little thing that is offered to you by the universe. All right, that's all I have for you. Sending you so much love and light. Bye bye, dear Scorpios. Welcome to your April 2024 love prediction, and it is a wonderful prediction. One other sign got a Taurus. Yes, this is such wonderful energy. What do I tell you? The center card here. This may not resonate with everybody, but it would. You will know if it resonates with you, because guess what this card is? Twin flames. Your passion ignites. So for those of you who are not on the twin flame journey, who do not resonate with this term, just know that you are going either someone is coming into your life for the first time, or because of this, if you've skipped the introduction, I was mentioning about the penumbral lunar eclipse that just took place on the 25th of March, and the solar eclipse that's coming on the 8th of April. And then Mercury is also gone retrograde from this 22nd of March and will be in retrograde pretty much most of April. So there is chances for relationships of the past, all relationships, in fact, friendships as well, which, have ended on a sour note, or where there was no closure. You get a second chance on it. And since we have intended this as a love reading, the chances of an ex or someone returning back to your life, and if you are on the twin flame journey, then this could be your twin flame, which means it was a very strong connection. You may have met for a few days to a few months, maybe for a very short duration, but that much enough to impact both of you so that you would separate, because the intensity was too much. You would trigger each other like anything, and then you would separate so that you could start your own healing journey, and so that you come into this energy of being the best version of yourself. And once you have done all the healing work and you are now not in need of a partner, and that you're complete in yourself, and you realize that everything that you appreciated in your twin is what you have within you, and you've been able to work on your healing and come to stand in your power, and you worked on your self-worth issues and everything that relation triggered you, that is when your twin flame returns. So in this case, because twin flames are here, if you're on your twin flame journey, know, my dear Scorpios, that your twin flame is going to be back, especially if you've done the work. And this is such beautiful energy. Oh my God. Now that I've started on twin flames, let's just finish that. So if you have done the work and your twin flame is coming back, just know that this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful time. With the Four of Wands here, you could actually end up, in a union. There's going to be a lot of romance. This is obviously a past life relationship, because you've known each other in many lifetimes and then you come and meet again. You have earlier on, maybe when you've met one another and you've parted, initially you would have felt extremely lonely, you would have been needy. Twin flame connections can often see our codependent side. So then that's why now you know that you are never alone, because you've done the healing, and because you've come into this energy, this person's coming back into your life. With this Truth card here, again the number 50, oh wow, which adds to a 5, and then you've got 5 here. So there is change coming. So if you thought, you may have thought that this is just not happening and I'm just giving up on this connection and doing my own thing. And that is why this is coming back, because you have done the work. Now there's no fear of abandonment. You see your self-worth. You are doing you. You are doing everything that, keeps you in a high vibe. And that is why this is coming. With the card, the Truth, it says, you cannot be truthful with another person unless you are first truthful and honest with yourself. The truth is not afraid of questions. And Scorpios know that more than anyone else. Alright, you are not afraid to dig deep and get all your answers, and you have, and that's how you've done your healing. You've worked through your fears, and so this is happening. With the silver waterfall here, there is going to be so much abundance in your connection. You are going to bring a lot of change in your own situation together, and in for the world at large, just by your union, and whatever happens because of that, you will be aligning to your soul purpose. All right, you've got a whole lot of sweet thoughts from your past. Oh wow, again I didn't get my glasses here. Pray, you love, remember, and there are pansies, that's for thoughts. All right, so there have been a lot of even when you were far away from one another, you could feel the energetic pull. All right, and maybe after a certain while you've detached and you've gone your own way after whatever the twin flame dynamic entails. All right, but you've still, whenever you thought of your person or they thought of you, there was no malice, there was no anger, there was no bitterness. There was always an underlying feeling of love and longing, but also knowing that maybe it's not destined. And so, but the thoughts were always sweet. That's what you've always brought about in one another, and this is wonderful. With luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius, just actually unite now, and decide that you want to actually take this further. But yes, let me let you know that since I told you that all this is happening, the retrograde and everything, take this slow. Even if this person's coming back, they've done the work, you've done the work too. Don't go back in full, with that momentum which is there and the energy that is just attracting one another. Just don't go and just go all at once and, begin your journey together, because again, that would very heavily bring back all those codependency issues which you've been working on. So take it slow, especially because this is retrograde season and eclipses. Let a month and a half pass, and then you slowly, steadily, step by step start building up. And it's possible during either Sagittarius season or your own Scorpio season, you will actually, if you do intend to time the knot, it might just happen in November, December, all right, or October, November, December. This is very beautiful energy. So this is as far as the twin flames are concerned. Now, those of you who are single, you are possibly, if there is someone on your mind already, you will be tying the knot with them. If you're in partnerships or whatever, you're taking your relationship to the next level. If you're already in marriages, you are going to see so much of abundance in your life. There is going to be so much of romance. And if you felt that you weren't really bonding too much, or you were doing your own thing, or you were juggling a lot of things for your home and your family, Now you're actually going to be seeing each other and bringing about a lot of love. There's going to be a lot of romance, and there's going to your entire family life is going to be extremely pleasant, extremely happy. All right. For those of you who are single and have nobody on your mind, there could be somebody who's coming in, or for some of you, you will have more than one option. You may have two options and you have to decide which one. All right, trust your gut. Scorpios, again, water sign, your intuition is very strong. Luck is on your side. So if you've been, attracted to someone and you feel, I don't think they will be interested in me, just know, don't have a mindset which will take people away from you. Let them come to you. You are in a beautiful place right now because you've done the work on yourself. You are following your dreams. You're doing everything that brings you joy, and that's why the luck is on your side. This is the right time. April is looking wonderful for you, and I'm not surprised because Mars rules Aries as well as Scorpio, so I'm not surprised that you will have a wonderful time during Aries season. All right, so just know wonderful things are waiting to happen. So for those of you who are single, you will have choices between two people, and you have to make your decision following your heart. The person whom you feel is, feels like home to you is the person possibly whom you will go with. So you just follow your heart. Your heart will lead the way, and it will not take you on the on a path which is not meant for you. And you are also going to be extremely abundant. For a lot of you, you'll meet this person when you're outdoors, maybe at a waterfall, or just like that when you're on a holiday or something like that. But this is going to change your life. With 2 5s here, you definitely are going to see this shift. And with this eclipse season, by the time it passes, there is going to be huge shifts in your life, and this is going to be beautiful. Absolutely wonderful reading. Enjoy your April, make the most of it, and even you will be taking this energy forward. So I can see the coming months going to be really beautiful for you. So that's all I have for you, my dear Scorpios. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. My dear Sagittarians, welcome to your April 2024 love predictions. And I see a wonderful reading yet again. Wow. So what does your reading say? It is going to be an abundant month in every area of your life, but this, with this true love card here, 9 of Cups, which talks about wish fulfillment, Queen of Cups, which is all about love, Cancerian energy, love, compassion, with service. I feel good when I help others. This is a reading which is full of love, which is very heart-centered, which, because of I feel you Sagittarians, you're going to be the embodiment of love, so that's what you attract. And in every area of your life, in fact, this is intended to be a love reading, but in every relationship, you will find that you bring love into the situation. All right, and now there is nothing that is impossible for you because you are operating from the highest energy of all, which is love. All right, so let's take a look at this card of yours in the center of your reading. It says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. Absolutely. And that Sagittarians are known for. You're a mutable sign. You do not resist change. You love to go with the flow. In fact, you seek adventure. When we talk about travel and adventure, the first sign that comes to mind is a Sagittarius. All right, because your freedom-loving nature, your need to expand, to explore, always takes you looking for new things, looking for change. You do not like stagnant energy. So this is perfect for you. And you are ready to go where your heart calls you. And that is the energy you have been embracing. You're going to be love, yourself. You're just going to see good things in everything. And this is what's going to shift your energy in the month of April, which is beautiful, because if you've missed the introduction, we've had a penumbral lunar eclipse on the 25th of March, and we're going to have a solar eclipse on the 8th of April. Mercury is also retrograde since 22nd March and will continue being retrograde for the entire month of April. So energies are difficult, and the only way moving forward is going with the flow, and this is what you're being told, and this is what you naturally do, and so see what you're going to get. All right, for those of you who are single, the possibility that you will actually find the love of your life in the form of a water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person will actually look like wish fulfillment. Everything that you've wanted, you know, they will tick all the boxes, that this is exactly what I was looking for in a partner. With the Queen of Cups, a strong Cancerian energy. All right, and you are just going to, you know, this love is something that you will just know instinctively. You know, it's just going to be so beautiful. With this true love card here, this is a romance of a lifetime. All right, so you might meet this person when you're out in nature, maybe by a water body, you know, either you're at a beach or by a lake or anything like that, or it could just be that you're out in the rain and you know, come across this person. But this person, you are going to meet them, you're going to you know, hit a wonderful, you start with a wonderful friendship, and this is going to be really, really beautiful. And your connection is going to be very abundant. The number 1 could be significant, all right? 1 is all about action. Again, the teacher adds to a 6, 15 adds to a 6, which is the card of Venus, which is all about love. Believe in the impossible. Now, this is as far as singles were concerned. For those of you, because retrograde is there, and if there's someone coming back into your life, and if this person has been your wish fulfillment, if this person was someone you've been manifesting into your life, then this person is here. You possibly separated for whatever reason, and now, you know, if you've been feeling called to reach out to this person, you're being told to take action. Go ahead and make that move, because if you've been feeling that if I make the move, it's not going to work, if this is your dream, if this is what your heart is calling you to do, and you've been getting insights into going out and reaching out to them, believe in the impossible. This time things will work out beautifully. With this delicate, fleeting beauty, when life is not coming up roses, look to the weeds and find beauty hidden within them. You are in this energy, you know, you try for what you want, and if you don't get it, you're happy with whatever it is that you have, which is gratitude, and which is the best energy to attract things. You know, you become most attractive and you become the master manifester when you are grateful for what you have. And this is the energy you're embracing, and that is why you can actually believe in the impossible, because everything that you want can come to you just because of the energy that you are in. With this teacher card here, let's see what she has to say. I'm saying she because this is a feminine here. What animal is this? Is that an owl? It's looking, yes, that is an owl. Okay, it's a rather sad looking owl anyway. There's, so some of you could be dealing with an air sign as well, and for some of you this person could be born in the year of the snake. Okay, the teacher, you would do well to read more and otherwise learn about those who have worked diligently to attain what you seek and have succeeded. So with this, I get this has got to do with what your calling is. If you have been, you know, if you have been at what is the word I'm looking for? If you've been persistently thinking about something, you know, maybe you're doing something, but your heart is calling out to you to do something else, and it may be something totally different, but you really, really want to, but then you feel that I don't know why I'm being called in that direction, because, you know, I have nothing there, I've never done anything like this before, this is bizarre, but you're not able to shake it off, and you keep saying that I don't know anything. So what stops you from learning? This is the age of the internet. You can get everything that you want online, learn, read about it, and you never know what doors it opens. All right, so this is not a part of your love reading, but this is a message for someone who wants to hear this, who has been actually thinking about trying something new and has been feeling that they don't know enough. So you can read, go and look at people who have done this before you and what their journeys was, try to follow that, and you will be able to go wherever it is that you need. You know, with this teacher card here, Sagittarians are known as, you know, are the philosophers of the Zodiac, and they are known to have this in-depth knowledge about a lot of things, which usually comes from experience as well. So if there is something that you really want, go after it. There's nothing stopping you. Look at that. The word here for Sagittarius is expand. You are ruled by Jupiter. You have this need to experience more, to expand. All right, and learning is another way of expanding your horizons, and that's what you're being asked to do. Believe in the impossible in whichever area it is in your life, but as far as your love is concerned, this is beautiful. So if there is someone who's coming back into your life, as I said, this person could be your true love. You've been manifesting this person. It's going to be beautiful because you've done all the work on yourself. Now, for those of you who are in relationships already, you are going to take it to the next level. For those of you who are in marriages, you may, start a family, or if you've been wondering, if the money scene hasn't been doing too well, everything is coming to you now. All right, this is going to be a wonderful month for you, and it doesn't stop here. As long as you're in this flow energy, things will always work out beautifully for you. All right, the key is do not resist change, go with the flow, and just have this wonderful mindset of being love and of being in deep gratitude for everything that you have. Lovely energy, lovely reading. Wish you a happy April 2024 and a fulfilling love life. See you again. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. My dear Capricorns, welcome to your April 2024 love predictions. Right in the center of your reading, you have soulmate, which says your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So for some of you, you've not met this person, and for some of you, you have, and you're in separation. All right, so take that how it resonates. But this is a beautiful card to be right in the center of your reading, and beneath that is sexual freedom. The number 30 could be significant, or the number 3. Also the number 38, the number 11, or the number 2. All right. Now, just looking at these two energies, these are difficult energies. One is the 4 of Cups and one is the 5 of Cups. My dear Capricorns, you've had a certain expectation from someone, all right, or there's been something which it's just not worked out the way you wanted it to. And this has caused a lot of pain. All right, you're sitting here crying over these 3 cups of milk. 3 cups which are spilled of milk. I don't know why I said, because clearly it isn't. It looks like wine. But there are 2 cups which are standing there, and you refuse to look at it. You just are feeling miserable about what you have lost. There is a golden opportunity being offered to you. You're just not looking at it. By the way, this man reminds me of Captain America. But Chris Evans looks like this a little bit. But anyway, so you being offered this wonderful cup of love, but you're not looking at it. You're looking elsewhere because you want what you want, and you are feeling terrible about what has gone, away from you. With this unrequited love here, there is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Is possibly how you feel. You may be talking down to yourself that you were not good enough, you were not attractive enough, which is why this person left you, or and now you have no room for love, and unless this person comes back. But you're being guided by the angels and being told that there is something better. If this was meant for you, if this was meant for your highest good, then they would have stayed. If they have gone, either they needed to work on themselves, and you needed to work on yourself so that you could come back again together. But if they are away from you, that is God's protection, because right now, if they were in your life, they would actually cause more harm than good. All right, but you do not want to accept that. With the forget-me-nots here, you get the eternal memories. The best things in life are people you've loved, the places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way. And believe me, my dear Capricorn, you would have made a million memories, but you are only fixated on the memory with this one person. All right, with this card of indecision here, I use my intuition on all aspects of my life. So you're being asked to follow your intuition. All right, when this offer comes up, you are undecided. You don't even want to look at it first of all, and even when you do, it seems lucrative, but you just don't want to decide on it because you're disappointed, and now you feel that whatever comes your way, you're going to be disappointed in it. All right, with this messenger card here you get, make sure what is being said is what is being heard. The same words and messages can often mean different things to different people, especially so during this time, which is sandwiched between two eclipses, the penumbral lunar eclipse of 25th March and the solar eclipse of 8th of April, as well as this Mercury retrograde season, which has started on the 22nd of March and will carry on for the entire month of April. All right, so you need to articulate very carefully, not just the words but the tone, and from a place of kindness, and make it very clear, and if required ask the other person what they've understood from what you're saying, so that what you're saying is what that person is actually hearing, and they've not been able to hear something else or read between the lines when there was nothing from your side. So this is extremely important for you. If you've been feeling stuck and stagnated in this energy, the energy will gain momentum as soon as you are ready to take that cup. All right, for a lot of you here, it's also got to do with your sexual freedom. For some of you, because of the way your environment around you is, maybe you come from an orthodox family, maybe your desires are different, maybe with sexual freedom, maybe for some of you, you want to have a relationship with someone and not tie the knot, and maybe the people around you are not ready for that, or it could be a same-sex relationship, or however it is for each of you, it's going to be different, whichever way you want it. But you, because of your background, your upbringing, the kind of orthodoxy that has surrounded you, you're not able to express yourself, and for a lot of you, you may be suppressing it, and you've been told that if you are an adult, you have the full authority on your life and your choices. All right, but don't get fixated on anything. Now that this is out of the way, I don't know, there are just 3 or 4 zodiac signs in which I had to actually talk about everything before coming to the love part of the reading. Now, for those of you who are single and looking for love, you may have just come out of a relationship. Your heart is broken. For some of you, this heartbreak would have happened a very long time ago, but you're still stuck in this energy. You need to heal. All right, in the month of April, there's a chance for you. There is someone who's going to come into your life, and this person may be a person that the universe is sending for you, because this person is going to be really, really good for you. This person could be your soulmate. All right, this person could be your happily ever after, if that's what you want, but you're not looking there. You're not looking in that direction. This person could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, does not have to be. And this person is actually going to liberate you. And this person, if they actually come into your life, and if you're able to heal from this energy that you are in, this person can actually open your eyes towards love, towards your sexuality, and you are going to see life differently, fully, completely, and this is going to be really beautiful. All right, for some of you, because it's retrograde, there is someone from your past who's returning, and you are undecided because of the way they've broken your heart, whether you should actually give them a second chance or not. With this indecision here, you're being asked to trust your intuition. All right, maybe anytime someone comes back doesn't mean you have to accept them. If they've treated you wrong, and if they're coming in with the same energy, you have the power to make your decision. You can just have closure if that's what they want, but if you feel they're still as toxic, you don't even need that closure. You can give yourself closure, but you have to choose yourself. For that, you have to work on yourself. If you're fixated with any one person, any one outcome, any one thing in any area of your life, you will create energetic blocks and you won't be able to move ahead. All right, in this case, I feel when this person comes back, you will actually intuitively know that they're not meant for you, and that there is someone better or something better. All right, and when you finally are able to deal with it and heal yourself and close that chapter, that is when you're going to be able to take this cup of love, which is going to be extremely beautiful for you. This is for those of you who are single. For those of you who are in committed relationships, you may be going through a rough patch. And this is again between eclipses and Mercury retrograde. You know, there could be a lot of arguments because you don't, what your communication needs to be improved. What you're saying is not what the other person is listening. All right, and because of this you may be having spats, and this must be actually weighing heavily on you, especially because right now during this entire and this will carry on till the end of April perhaps, you know, this energy of overwhelmed, heightened emotions, that's because of these planetary shifts, and they're happening for a reason. Because if your relationship is strong enough to sustain this, then you know that you're on the right page. And this is the time when these upheavals come, wherein you can get to actually communicate clearly with the person in your life, so that you can one way or the other decide, this is important for me and I don't want you stepping on my boundaries, and they can say the same, and then you come on common ground and you decide, is this okay for the two of you moving forward, or should you separate? So this is what is going to happen in your life, wherein you come to that crossroads, wherein you have to make a decision one way or the other. You want to stay or you want to leave. All right, and that if you want to stay, then what are the the boundaries that you need to set in, and which way do we go, so that we can come on the same page and move forward. All right, for some of you who are in a new relationship, new partnership, maybe you are having to deal with your sexuality, you're not comfortable, you need to articulate this to the person in your life. Don't, if there is something that you're not happy about, or if there's something that you want to explore, it's okay to speak about it. Don't let your upbringing or societal standards come in the way. Whatever it is that you need to express it. All right, so this is for some of you. It won't resonate with all. And is there anything else? No. So my dear Capricorns, it's been a little bit of a heavy reading, but April is here. If you do your healing work, chances are you can get a soulmate. You might meet this person outdoors, and you will know actually when you meet this person, you will actually, after a long time being in this energy, you will actually have a genuine smile from within, and you will know. But unless you've healed, you are going to block this person. So heal yourself first and concentrate on your healing before you move for anything else, all right, towards anything else. And if this person comes around, and if you just get this off energy, just do not entertain them, because there is something better for you. Don't go back, otherwise you'll be repeating a cycle and there will be heartbreak over and over again. So just put an end to that. And yes, and just heal yourself, all right, and don't close, build walls and shut doors around you so that you keep opportunities out. All right, heal your heart, allow that softness to come in, allow yourself to be vulnerable. I'm sending you a big hug and sending you so much love and light. Bye bye. Hello fellow Aquarians, welcome to your April 2024 love predictions. It seems to be a good spread. Let's see how this begins. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Beautiful. Another zodiac sign got 3 cards. Otherwise I've been taking 2 cards. All right. Now, what do I see here for you? Okay, first of all, if you've not listened to the introduction, it was a brief one, but I did cover that we've had a penumbral lunar eclipse on the 25th of March, and we are going to have a solar eclipse on the 8th of April, and Mercury has turned, has gone retrograde on the 22nd of March and will be in retrograde for most of April. All right. So, what does this mean? There could be past themes which come. So there could be an ex, someone from your past. In fact, even friendships, in fact, people you've had falling out with, they can all come. However, since we are intending this to be a love reading, we're going to be talking about love. There is someone from your past who could come back, and you may be in, wondering whether you should say yes, whether you should say no. What is this all about? Now let's get into your in-depth reading. All right, my dear Aquarians, we'll start with singles. For singles out there, you are really working on your coin. All right, you are working very diligently. You are, in fact, for a lot of you, you've been doing really well as far as your career is concerned. With this Emperor card here right in the center, looks as though you've made a niche for yourself. People are looking up to you. You are really on a roll, all right? And with the Ten of Pentacles here, for a lot of you, you have amassed enough, wealth and abundance for generations. So you've got all the money. Now it's the happy family that you're looking for. And it's possible that during this time, in the month of April, you actually come across an Aries or one of the earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. All right, and this person could actually be your happily ever after. For some of you, this could even be your divine counterpart. All right, so take this how it resonates. However, when you meet this person, there could be an age gap between you and this person. Maybe your family may not accept it, or their family will not accept it, or something like that. With these religious factors here, maybe for some of you, this person may have already been with, maybe they had another marriage and they're a divorcee or something like that. So with these religious factors here, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So there could be some blocks here to this connection, but if this is a divine counterpart, I'm not surprised, because divine counterparts come with their own challenges, but they're here to trigger you so that you can be the best version of yourself. And looking at the self-esteem card here, which is, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So if you have been doubting your capabilities, if you've been dealing with self-esteem, self-worth issues, then if you're going to meet this Emperor, chances are that, first of all, if you're going to meet someone during this time, sandwiched between these eclipses and the retrograde, please take it slow. All right, just take it slow, get to know each other, try and communicate clearly, which is going to be a challenge during this time, but get to know the other person and allow yourself to be vulnerable. All right, because the Emperor usually does not show their vulnerable side. Aquarians are also known to not show their vulnerable side. So this could be a challenge for you moving forward, and so this is something you need to keep in mind. All right, but otherwise I feel that whoever this person is going to be significant in your life. If they're a soulmate, chances are that you can actually have your happily ever after. But if this is a divine connection and you're meeting for the first time and you need to work on your self-esteem, then I don't think you will be able to hold on to this connection for a very long time. All right, because a lot of things will come in between and you will get triggered till you start working on yourself. So take this how it resonates for you. For a lot of you, if this person is your soulmate, this person will be someone whom you've known for a while and who's actually extremely, who's been a very dear friend to you before you actually move forward. All right. For those of you who are already in marriages, partnerships, relationships of some kind, you are going to have a lot of abundance in your life, a lot of prosperity, growth, happiness, that wonderful family here, a lot of family fun. It is going to be an exceptional time for you in the month of April, all right? With you and your loved ones are safe. This is a happy time for you and your family, all right? With emotional freedom, the number 13 or the number 4 could be significant. And the number 21 on the number 3 could be significant as well. All right. This person who's coming into your life is actually going to be able to liberate you and help you, actually express yourself freely. If you've been knowing the way Aquarians are, you tend to be, friendly with everybody, but not allowing people to come very close. You don't really show your vulnerable side or your emotional side very easily. But this person is going to let you be vulnerable. You will be comfortable being yourself, and they will be such an intense person that they will trigger your, your softer side. You'll be able to show your softer side freely. All right? There could be great chemistry between you and this person. This person may also have air placements. This person would see you as unique, all right? With this inventor card here, what does this say? Which is this very Aquarian-like, the inventor. Let's see what this says. This is a good time to amplify your focus and to clear and purify space in your world and in your mind to make way for something new. For a lot of you, this is a new person that's coming in for you singles out there. And if you've been very focused on your work, well, this person is actually going to sweep you off your feet. But as I told you, if this is a divine connection, this is going to be very challenging for you, all right? If it's a soulmate connection, it's going to be beautiful. So whether it's a soulmate connection, whether it's a twin flame connection, whether it is singles watching this reading, or it's couples who are coming into this reading, just know that there are some things you can change. There's some things that you cannot. What you cannot, just surrender. Surrender to the universe. Let go of control. Let go of, being fixated on the outcome. Everything will work out fine. You're doing a great job working on yourself, but you need to work on your self-esteem as well, all right? And you will find your way forward in this connection once you work on your self-esteem, all right? And with ask help from others, that if you come to sort of roadblock in your connection, but you feel very strongly, if you've done the work on your self-esteem, if you've done the healing work, you will find help and this will work. But in a twin flame connection, unless the work is done, unless you worked on all your demons, you will keep triggering each other till you have worked on all your healing, all working through your fears. And unless you've worked through all of that and you're continuously working on it, you will keep triggering each other. For this could be just for a few of you, all right? Not everyone is on a twin flame journey. But for the rest of you, especially those who are already in partnerships, it looks like it's a wonderful, wonderful time for you. All right, a lot of emotional freedom, a lot of newness, new energy into your life, all because you worked and now you're surrendering yourself. Everyone around you is going to be happy. Your loved ones are safe. With friendship and gratitude here you get, let us be grateful for the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who also make our souls blossom. So beautiful. So if you've been fixated on any one person, the month of April, you will actually connect with your familial relationships, with your friends, with everybody. It's going to be a very happy time. But when this strikes, it's going to really take you by surprise and sweep you off your feet. It's going to be beautiful, but it could be very triggering, all right? So you really, really need to work on yourself. That is all I have for you, my dear fellow Aquarians. Have a wonderful April. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear Pisces. Welcome to your April 2024 love predictions. It looks like a lovely reading. With freedom, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So you are free to choose which way you need to go. I mean, everyone is free, but in your case, the conditions are going to be favorable if you choose yourself and choose what's best for you. All right? There's nothing holding you back. Now, all right, let's begin. First of all, if you've missed the introduction, we are sandwiched between two eclipses. One penumbral lunar eclipse happened on the 25th of March, and the solar eclipse is happening on the 8th of April. And Mercury is also in retrograde from the 22nd of March and will continue being retrograde till the end of the month of April. So emotions will be running high, chances for arguments are high, chances for, setbacks, delays are high. And this is the time wherein a lot of people from your past will also come, with this reconciliation card here. Now, whether you choose to reconcile and move together and work on your relationship, or whether you just choose to have a closure and part ways amicably, it's up to you. All right, you have the freedom. But this is definitely going to be a theme here. Now, let's begin with singles. For you singles out there, it looks as though you are going to move from wherever you are located right now. You will be relocating, and in this new place you are going to meet someone. This person you can meet at work. This person even could be your boss at work. All right, and because they are so accomplished, and that they are interested in you, and you do fall for them possibly, but they do test your self of worth because they are so accomplished and you feel a little less than, and you are being asked to work on your worthiness. All right, what you do or how accomplished you are at work does not decide how worthy you are. If you are here, if you are born, if you're living, you are worthy. But you need to recognize that. And worthiness does not come from external validation. You need to understand this. All right? There is nothing holding you back. Wherever you want to go, this world is your oyster. You can go, choose to go wherever it is that you want. You are, like Sagittarians, you're ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion, the planet of good luck and good fortune. You decide wherever it is that you want to go, and you can go there. All right, now this person could be an earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yes, and I feel for a lot of you, you are going to meet this person at work. All right, for those of you who have moved away from a difficult relationship in the past, this person may be coming back. Someone from your past is returning to your life. They want a reconciliation. If you both worked on yourself and you have healed and you both want it, then this is possible. But for that, you need to forgive. All right, if you're holding a grudge, then you're going to carry that heavy energy forward, and then it won't work. With forgiveness, it says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Absolutely. So if you really want, with this new start is coming, and with this person coming back into your life, you get a second chance with this person with fresh energy. So unless you have learned to forgive them, and unless you really want it, there's no point in going there, because if you're carrying the same heavy energy, all that baggage from whatever the last fight was, it's not that you don't need answers. You do need answers, but it's not about the blame game. It's about you having worked on yourself, about you compromising, about you having that heart-to-heart conversation and seeing whether you're on the same page or not. And if you're not, to have the maturity to call it quits, decide to go on your own separate ways, but doing so with maturity, giving each other closure and wishing the best for the other person. All right, with the Sage card here, the number 34, the number 7 could be significant. Again, the number 38 or the number 35 or the number 8 could be significant, which is progression. All right, what does this say? Look at your situation with mature experience viewpoint of a wise person. Examine assumptions about the aging process and mastery. In this case, I feel that you may be still harboring resentment from this person in your past who's coming back in. All right, and you're being asked to forgive. If you want to carry on with this person, forgive. Otherwise, let them go. And even if you let them go, you forgive the other person for your own peace of mind. All right, otherwise you will be creating energetic blocks for yourself. Playfulness. Play is the royal road to childhood happiness and adult brilliance. Yes, if you bring playfulness into the situation, whether it's your love life, whether it is a new love, whether it is someone from your past, however it is, when you bring playfulness, and allow your inner child out, you will find that you do really well as far as your work is concerned. In all areas of your life, there will be no blocks. All right. So for those of you who are already in partnerships of different kinds, for some of you, You may decide to take a break from one another. If there've been a lot of arguments in your it's not something that you're coming here for, that you're absolutely happy with one another and you see this reading and decide to walk away. No. But if you're having a very if you've been arguing a lot, now if this argument is just started during this Mercury retrograde and eclipse season, just let it pass. All right, this is just temporary, things will be fine. But if this is something which has been happening for a long time and now it's just flared up, then you need to actually communicate with one another and decide to either compromise, or you may decide to part ways. This is very possible. Eclipse seasons are about, it's like tower moments. You decide whether, if you're whatever it is, whichever area of your life, if it's on shaky ground, the tower just breaks it and says build again. So if you find that your relationship is on shaky ground and you're not able to come to a compromise wherein you decide, all right, these are my boundaries, these are things which are important to me, and they say the same, and you're okay with that, both of you, and you decide to carry on forward. Otherwise, it's best to part ways, because and there is no one, and if you've been really thinking or contemplating about walking away and thinking that you will not be able to because the society won't permit you and whatever, you're being told that there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So you don't create those blocks for yourself, all right? Try and work things out, try and compromise, but if you feel that it's absolutely not possible and it's not making you happy and it's not making the other person happy either, then you need to go, all right? Every step of the way, you are going to be guided, my dear Pisceans. You need to look for a sign, all right? You will see signs and synchronicities when this person is coming to you, whether it's right or not. When the reconciliation, again, you're a Pisces, you're a water sign, you are naturally intuitive, all right? You are the high priestess. There's no one more spiritual than you are. So you will know exactly what you have to do. Just don't let energetic blocks come in because of overthinking, all right? If you wish it to be, this is going to be a brilliant month for you. You need to decide whatever be your choice, stick with it and be very kind to yourself. Sending you so much love and light. A wonderful April 2024. Take care. Bye-bye.